Welcome, Ricky Hatch here. I'm the County Clerk and Auditor here at Weber County. This is the main office where you come if you want to get a passport or if you want to get a marriage license. These are all of the services that the County Clerk Auditor's office provides. The County Clerk Auditor takes care of your money, takes care of your vote, and takes care of your records at the county level. So let's talk about money first off. County Auditor is the budget officer and the finance officer for the county. That means that I prepare the main first budget, and this is important that as citizens you know where we plan to spend your money and that we're staying positive. We're not using your money improperly. So for property taxes, what the County Auditor does is we determine the tax rate. That's really just a financial, it's a calculation that we do based off of the values given to us by the assessor's office and the tax rates given to us by the other entities, cities, school districts, mosquito abatement districts, 911, all of those, they give us their rates and then we apply that calculation and come up with a tax amount. Okay, so we talked about the money, now let's talk about records. So it's important because the government is comprised of the people and by the people and for the people, that the people have access to see what the heck the government's doing. We have to make sure that our records are available for inspection to the public. The county clerk is the records officer for the county and the grandma officer. Grandma, no, not like I have a grandkid, but Government Records Access and Management Act. We receive thousands of requests every year. So there's a massive number of requests that comes through and we want to make sure that each one gets the attention it deserves. If you want to request it, it's pretty easy. You just go to the webercountyutah.gov website. There's a link at the top that says transparency. You click on that and you can submit a grandma or a FOIA request. You put some basic information in there. Generally, there's no cost. Okay, the third thing that the County Clerk Auditor does is elections. Everything that has to do with elections comes through the County Clerk. So come on in, let me show you what it looks like. This is actually a vote center, or also called a polling place. And this is where folks who want to vote in person can come in. This is when we store our ballots, we store them behind lock and key. We're about ready to run these through the machine. That's just why this is open, but we do it under lock and key. So before we got this piece of equipment, we had to scan each envelope by hand using a hand scanner. And so we'd have 10 people sitting there with a stack of ballots, lifting up the ballot envelope, scan it, lift up the next envelope, scan it, and that would go through the process. Now it takes 1 to 2 people to run the entire process. This equipment is basically, it's a really expensive set of scissors. All this does is open the envelope. Okay, this is where the magic happens. This is the scanning equipment that scans the actual ballot. So these machines have to be certified by the U.S. Election Assistance Commission. This is a federal government agency. It's bipartisan. And the process that this manufacturer, ES&S, has to go through to get certified can take up to 18 months. Once it's certified, then it's available for use in the state of Utah. These machines are connected to nothing but the power. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no Bluetooth, there's no direct connection. We have tested these. We brought in hackers to test these, and they are connected truly to nothing but the power. Anybody can watch what we're doing. We invite the public. They can come observe what we're doing. The only requirement is they cannot get closer than 6 feet to the process, and that's basically so our poll workers can actually do their job without being interrupted. One of the beauties of our government is that citizens are not only encouraged but expected to be involved and to be informed about what their government's doing. All of our meetings, all of our decisions, our spending has to go through some sort of public notification process. And that's how it should be. The citizens make up the government. It's we the people. The government will get lazy. They will take advantage of that lack of transparency or that lack of desire on the area of the citizens. And then they can start making decisions knowing that they're not going to have repercussions for the citizens. That's why it's crucial that citizens be involved. When you talk about civics, it's not just education, it's involvement. So civics really begins with everybody, and civics begins with me as well.